afternoon. My name is Pratap from Qwikcilver. So at the outset, we might need some introduction about ourselves, and a term like the Indian consumer prepaying with joy might sound like an anachronism. Somebody prepaying or somebody paying itself in the retail sector might be a cause for doubt. And we're saying paying and prepaying with joy. Sounds incredible, too good to be true, but is that possible? So there are instances which will just take you through what's actually happened there. Just a quick snapshot about ourselves. I guess we just need to be suggesting to you about what we are, and we're not a BJP, we're not a PwC, so we just need to be talking about 2 minutes about what we are. So Qwikcilver is a company, it's a technology product company, 5 years old. We've been evangelizing and pioneering the gift card, prepaid paradigm in the Indian retail sector. So it's the leading end-to-end closed-loop gift card solution provider in the Indian marketplace. Over 10,000 points of sale that we've deployed across various brands and retailers and e-commerce segments in India. And the sheer transaction size itself in the marketplace is such that now with more than 14 million transactions being prepaid and happening across India as we speak today. And as a platform, it's an agnostic stored value technology platform, speaking technology because of this particular forum, but after this it's going to be only business that we're going to be talking. So the platform enables loyalty programs, prepaid programs, gift card programs, Facebook gifting platform solution, food court management, employee incentive programs, all this seamlessly manageable by a retailer or a corporate with one single dashboard platform. And so from a technology standpoint, it's the Qwikcilver innovation. Again, what do we stand for? We're talking of gifting. I mean, as the BJP Goenka said, gifting is something, okay, we're not saying, okay, the technology, the form factor might be changing, but what is it that the business is talking about? Gifting in the world is what the oldest, not the profession, but the oldest hobby, so to speak. In the Ramayana, we had Dasharatha gifting something to Kaikeyi, which led to whatever happened in Ramayana. There was a gift given, the boon given. So how do brands gift something to their quote-unquote consumers? We've had Kunti getting the gift of children, which happened from time immemorial. So gifting, so that paradigm is what this particular platform is all about. So what is the adaptation of that to the Indian context, the adaptation of that to the retail context, gifting? That's fundamentally the paradigm here. So from a technology standpoint, we're saying it's a cloud-hosted SaaS multi-tenanted architecture platform enabling various kinds of stored value to be managed. So it's a platform integratable to your omni-channel presence as a brand. You've got a physical presence, you've got an online presence, you've got a social media presence, all that is seamlessly managed on a single dashboard. And so right from head office to your individual store staff, cashier is able to manage and track it seamlessly. So we'll take you through some of the case studies or some of the instances of what the Indian marketplace has witnessed. And this study is actually tracked performance across brands here. You might not be able to remember the cards here, but this study is transcending retailers like you've got the Tata Group, the Birla Group, the Nikes, the Pumas, the PVRs, the Flipkart, MakeMyTrip. All these brands and retailers have adopted the prepaid paradigm, made it part of their portfolio, and driven synergies across their omni-channel presence in the marketplace. So what is this we see? As a platform, what does the prepaid segment drive? It enables retailers to launch prepaid and gift card solutions, manage, be it a physical card, be it a mobile-based card, be it a digital instant delivery gift card, be it a virtual gift card, all this integratable right from their store. It could be part of a catalog of a bank. So all that, so the brand presence being extended not just at the store, not just at their own e-store, there could be an embodiment of the brand's presence across, let's say, a bank catalog, across, let's say, a corporate's employee redemption platforms. This is how the brand has been able to be present across these segments. Enable online, social, mobile, prepaid paradigm, all that Rachna talked about from PwC, the mobile. So those 8 disruptions which are possible, all those 8 are what this prepaid has enabled retailers to do. Be it a mobile wallet, be it social presence, and driving their social media presence as footfalls into their store. How do they monetize? How do they drive their Facebook audiences, their Facebook fans into actual transactions at the store, is what this has been able to. So now coming back to on a global trend, there's a world payment study done by Capgemini 2013, which has been released, which says, one, prepaid or a gift card, is it a payment mode? Yes, it is a payment mode, but is it just that? I as a consumer can pay with a credit card, I've got a debit card, I've got cash. India is a cash economy, yes. So are we talking just that? So there's one more form factor, there's one more payment mode that we're talking about, is that it? So globally, world over, non-cash payment modes have significantly taken off. Consumers are adopting newer modes of payment, indulging with their brands. Developing markets are rapidly growing faster than the developed markets on non-cash payment modes. And prepaid across the world is significantly growing at a rapid pace at the retail sector. So we'll give you a specific deep dive into the Indian marketplace that we represent. And one other point is transactions versus customer engagements. Are these payment modes pure transactions? So a credit card or a debit card transaction is a pure transaction happening between the consumer at the last stage of engagement of the purchase being done. But these kinds of solutions which are taking off are where it's not just a transaction mode, but they're getting into a customer engagement mode. So the significant differentiator is where the brands are able to drive synergy between the payment mode and the customer engagements. And that's where the brands who've been successful in their prepaid paradigm are those which have morphed from being just a payment mode through their prepaid or gift card solutions to an actual customer engagement mode. And that's been the unique differentiator which has made success out of some of these programs of these brands. So, okay, just for a quick, what is a gift card? It's a retailer's prepaid currency. We say currency here again, like we said in the previous instance, talked about Twitter being a currency by certain consumer, by certain brands. So here it's not a promotional currency. This is an actual currency where a consumer is buying that instrument. So it's actually, and behaves the way the brand or the retailer wants it to. It's usable in so-and-so store, not usable in so-and-so store. It's usable between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. in so-and-so store in Colaba, not usable in Bandra. That's the way this particular program would behave. And so the consumer gets to engage with the brand in this particular manner. So this convenience of choice. So sales multiply for retailers. So with one instrument, you're able to get two customers, the person buying the gift card, who's buying actually the gift card, and the person who's actually using the gift card, redeeming the gift card at the store. So with one instrument, the brand's actually able to leverage two customers here. And from a potential point of view, India is a significant, from a $400 million, which is about 2,000 crore, to a significant $2.3 billion estimate for this particular category alone. So this by itself is a huge category in the Indian marketplace that we're going to be seeing, with retailers having as much as 8 to 10% of their business driven by this category, the ones who made it a success. So some of the key insights. So over the last, let's say, 5 years that we've been tracking this industry, we've got, say, from FY 10-11 to FY 13-14, 249 crore worth of transactions happening in the prepaid space here. And the number of cards, you can see 10-11, there was only 100,000, 1 lakh cards, which has grown to 23 lakh cards last year. Consumers prepaying, you could question, why is the consumer prepaying? Is she mad? Is she crazy? But the brands have given her a reason. I'm saying her because not that there's no he, but consumer is seeing a reason, the consumer is seeing a value in prepaying the consumer, telling the brand, you keep my money with you, मैं बाद में आके लेता हूँ, मैं बाद में आके खरीदता हूँ. So that's the proposition brands and retailers have been able to woo the consumer in this case. That's why I say they've been prepaying with joy. Some of the category-wise, again, without taking brand names here,